form of accreditation whatsoever. Where there was accreditation, results were already preloaded by 10 a.m. in the morning, even when voting was still ongoing. That was why the chairman of the Labour Party called on INEC to check their IREF at the back end to get the actual result so that collation would be stopped. But they didn't listen because, they had already planned this. From information available to us now, it was even the EOs who were sharing their money to RAs and the collation officers. The EOs were sharing it, telling them what to do, giving them already written results. So it has to be completely reviewed. We have now written to the INEC chairman for a total review of that election so that whoever is the victor will be announced, or outright cancellation of the election. Thank you very much. Pass on to my colleague.
Well, first of all, gentlemen of press, I feel so ashamed with what INEC just did on the 11th of November. INEC promised a free, fair, and credible election. We thought that INEC was going to correct what it did on the 25th and 18th of March. Very shocking is the fact that the REC in Imo State, by 2 p.m., announced to the whole world that entire voters in that Saturday's election is now up to about 4%. And we're very surprised that results were collected without accreditation. I don't want to talk about the violence. How a place like Osun, you had the Attorney General of the state who happened to come from Osun, saying that on the day of the election, despite insecurity in Osun, that 80 vehicles of people from Osun were moved from Owerri to Osun to cast their votes. I wonder how we could think that when on election day they're supposed to move like what is confined is for the units or what. But here there's somebody saying that 80 vehicles moved people from Osun to the Osun government. And when you look at all the videos that went viral, you'll see where in a school or a church where they use armor tag headed by the security apparatus to start tampering papers. For Osun, in the last election, the entire accreditation vote in Osun was about 450. How come Osun gave 18,030 votes to who? Who are the people? These things have been preloaded. There's no. I believe that the INEC chairman, Yakub Mahmoud, who promised that this is an circular election and that it's going to be free, fair, and credible. Well, this is a charade. As far as I'm concerned, this is an election. And we wrote petitions before the coalition started that there must be a review of this result. Having come out with a lot of facts, yet they ignore that. And in the collection center, and the watchful eye of the security operatives, a chairman of a party who is a state agent of a party was molested, assaulted, bundled out of the place, and nobody raised an issue. I saw what happened in Bayelsa when such an incident wanted to take place. All the security agents came to the rescue of the man in question. But here, Bayelsa is 8 local governments. Up to now, as we speak, collation is still going on. Imo State with 27 local governments, collation took place under 1 hour. It's very shameful. Very, very shameful. Very, very shameful. It doesn't care if people are afraid. Why don't you allow election to go freely? Look at some of the policemen were caught on video carrying ballot papers. The videos are there. My cars were shot, my drivers and police were shot and wounded. We're in a war here, it wasn't an election. What we saw last election was war, not an election. And how could the election commissioner, judge of Southeast, care? Could I dead? He was the one that was working with the EOs, telling them to collect whatever they see as a result. They should not mind about beavers and everything. And they told us that beavers, we have what is in the IRF, we have the back end. We know there was no accreditation. My colleague said it's 50%, over 70%. There was no collection. I didn't know. Kogi State, election was stopped at the plant. 2 or 3 local governments cancelled to be taken back on the 12th of November. Kogi is 21 states, 21 local governments. Imo is 27 local governments. Collection started about what time? About almost 1 a.m. Within 3-4 o'clock, it's finished. A place like Imo, with over 305 was 4,758 polling units at 27 local governments. We call it election on them. We saw it in this state before, where governorship election was conducted. It took 2 days to announce the result. Of the state that even went for runoff. How come? And from what we have, if they said the man of the APC had 540,000 votes, when the entire accreditation votes which were gotten is not to 345,000. It's a big shame. It's a very big shame. This is an open rape. So we call on the INEC chairman, Professor Yakub Mahmoud, to please review this. We have time. We have 7 days to review this. Or you cancel this election.